Welcome to my experience on the campus of LSU Health New Orleans as a participant in the GeneBIORETS Summer Research Internship Program for high school science teachers. My name is Kimberly McCarter, and I am a teacher at Huntington High School in Shreveport, Louisiana. I've been teaching at Huntington since 2018, and over those years, I've taught a variety of different science courses such as chemistry, anatomy, environmental science, biology 1 and 2, and even a little physical science. So I put together this video montage to show all of the different sites across the campus, show pictures from my lab work, also pictures of how I even look going to lab every day, as well as some of the fun things I got to do in New Orleans while I was in the program. So when I was accepted to the program, I also was a little nervous because I was like, will I remember how to do research at all? Because I did, of course, have experience doing research, but thankfully, I was matched with an awesome mentor who works in that building, the Louisiana Cancer Research Building, and her name is Dr. Julia Monteconi in the Miele Lab. So that was me with my ID. I was official and my lab coat looking like a scientist. The directors of the program were really good with how they thought out who we were matched with. They also gave us great seminars on the research that was going on around the state, as well as different careers that are available. I loved every single speaker that was brought in. So kudos to Dr. Sherman, Dr. Chen, Dr. Norman, Dr. Kuchia for a robust experience throughout this time. My project that I worked with allowed me to do in vitro studies as well as in vivo studies. I got a chance to do cell culturing, which I actually had never done on my own. So thanks to Julia, who is a phenomenal mentor and teacher, she really helped me learn these different techniques and feel confident as I move forward in the project. I also worked with a PhD student, Laura, there she is in a gray shirt, and I worked with Z Wong, who's Dr. McConaughey's husband. They were an awesome duo to work with. I just cannot say enough about how much fun I had in the lab. That was me even being there on a Saturday. So yeah, I was fully committed to my lab work in this lab. And I worked on a project that involved triple-negative breast cancer, which triple-negative breast cancer is a cancer that is not as easy to treat because it's triple negative, because it is missing the 3 receptors that normally are targeted with the therapeutic agents that are available to treat the patients with it. So our project was designed with trying to find a different therapeutic tool that targets a particular pathway that is a part of the immune response. And so I got a chance also to do Western blotting along with the techniques. I had done Western blots before, so this was kind of a refresher of doing that. And don't I look like a scientist? I just have to say, because it was awesome being a part of the bench research with this project. My poster presentation, I was nervous about getting it done, but it came out really good, and I actually had more data than I ever thought I would do. This video was funny to me because it was us going up to the animal care facility when I was really nervous about having to work with mice again, but I made it, and I think I did a good job. Look at us looking like scientists. So also as a part of the summertime, I got to show off my nerdy side, which is wearing all kind of random t-shirts. So here's a collage of how I went to the lab every day. Furthermore, in the program, I think one of the biggest things is getting a chance to meet the other teachers and just talk about what they are doing in their classroom and just seeing how other high schools do it. Sometimes it reminds you that, I might actually be getting some things right. And it also says, maybe I can do this a little bit better because this seems to be working good for this teacher at that high school. So let me see how I can incorporate that into mine. Because collaboration is key not only in science but also in education, because each one teach one and we're able to learn from each other. I really enjoyed doing that with this program. I'm excited for the next school year because now I'm reminded about some techniques that I think will be beneficial for my students to learn as they move forward in possible science careers. I'm going to really make sure they remember how to do molarity, which is a part of my lesson plan that I put together. And then, of course, since I was in New Orleans, I had to enjoy some of the sites that are in New Orleans. So I got a chance to do Essence Festival. I hung out for the Pride Parade. I hung out for Juneteenth. I got some pralines. I got some beignets. I got some oysters. I went to Dookie Chase. I had a full, fun summer experience, and I'm so thankful for GeneBIORETS for it.